Listen now to the legend of the Arrow of Light. Many years ago, when the nations of the Native Americans spread across this land, there was a boy of one tribe called Akela. Akela wished to be a warrior like the young men, but no one would consider him so. "Little Akela, he is too young to join the hunt," they would say. "Too slow to run with the Bobcat clan. Not clever enough to hunt with the wolf den. Such a young one is not strong enough to join the bear clan." No matter how hard Akela worked, all ways were barred to him. But the aged chieftain of the tribe saw Akela differently than the rest. "The spirit of this young one burns brighter than the largest fire. Akela has served his brethren well for one of his age. The time will come when the tribe will need only that which Akela can give." One night in the late fall, on a night not so much different than this, a party of warriors were canoeing back to their village after a hunt. On this night, the fog rolled thick across the river. The fog was so heavy, the river path to their village was blocked and hidden from view. The strong current in the main river path would soon sweep them far away from their village. Another nearby fork in the river path led to a roaring chasm. The warriors did not know the safe path to take and were trapped. They were frightened and they did not know what to do. Akela had been practicing his hunting skills in the hills above the river and had seen the danger to the canoe. He wrapped an arrow in a skin, set it aflame, and shot it into the sky toward the safe river path. The warriors in the canoe saw the flaming arrow through the fog and followed it toward the safe river path and the village. The warriors went to the chieftain saying, "We were trapped on the river, and the God of the heavens sent an arrow of light through the sky to guide us." The chieftain smiled and said, "The sign which led you safely came not from the heavens, but from one whom you thought was too young to do anything." He brought Akela forward to the surprise of the warriors. "Akela has proved himself worthy to wear the name of warrior. He has aided his brothers in their time of greatest need. Hereafter, all young members of our tribe shall become warriors only after meeting the challenges of the Arrow of Light. Let them each be filled with the spirit of Akela and follow his example of unselfish service to his brethren." And it was made so, carried through to the present day. Akela later became Chief Akela, and he continued to lead the young clans of his tribe and help them all progress into fine young men. It has been said that his spirit returns to honor and award those young men worthy of the Arrow of Light achievement. I ask that we now all sit in silence and reflect on the legend of the Arrow of Light and think about its message. Sit up straight, young cubs. The drum speaks. Chief Akela says, welcome. He says, I am the north wind, but although some call me cold, tonight I bring a warm wind to the warriors here who have proven themselves to be true blue Cub Scouts and Webelos, and have lived up to the law of the pack. Chief Akela, there are those among us who have proved themselves worthy of the honor of the Arrow of Light. Chief Akela now asks that those who deem themselves worthy to have earned the Arrow of Light to come forward. Come before the council fire. Chief Akela asks, who are these that follow the path of the arrow?
These are those who are worthy of the Arrow of Light.
Chief Akela has deemed you worthy to stand for the Arrow of Light. Please join me. The arch in its entirety as a circle represents the sun, as the scout is a source of light for those around him. And the full circle is a reminder that the spirit of scouting is never ending. The 7 rays represent the 7 virtues. The first virtue is wisdom. Wisdom does not necessarily mean superior knowledge. It means putting the right use to the knowledge that one possesses. The second virtue is courage. Courage is not the quality that enables men to meet danger without fear. It is being able to meet danger in spite of one's fears. The third virtue is self-control. Self-control isn't limited to the control of one's temper, but control of oneself in all things. Eating, playing, and even working and talking. The fourth virtue is justice. Justice is the practice of dealing fairly with others without prejudice or regard to race, color, or creed. The fifth virtue is faith. Faith is the conviction that something unproved by physical evidence is true. As one 8-year-old Cub Scout said, faith was when you turned the light switch on and you knew the light would go on. The sixth virtue is hope. Hope means to expect without confidence. Always hope for better things to come. A man without hope is of little good to himself or to his community. And the seventh virtue is love. There are many kinds of love. Love of family, love of home, love of fellow man, and love of God, and love of country. All these loves are necessary for a full life. You will find that if you live by these 7 virtues, you will become a happy man, and a happy man is a successful man. Along your path, there have been those who have assisted you. I now ask those adults who have been important in assisting these scouts in their lives to come forward and join them behind as the scouts come down to the floor. Chief Akela, I present to you those who stand for the arrow of light.
Young men, I congratulate you on Cub Scouting's highest rank, the Arrow of Light. Your trail has just started, young men. And the eagle feather in my hand reminds you of the ultimate journey, that of an Eagle Scout. While you've worked very hard, you have not accomplished this on your own. The people behind you have guided you on your path, pushed you hard, and kept you on the trail. Those people behind you will be here, not just on this trail, but many trails to come. They will guide you on your journey of life. Many of them wise in their years. Don't ever forget to follow them. Dominic Cox. Mitchell Bovek. Zachary Gibson. Travis Pants. Zachary Heinberg. Brendan Peterson. Tyler Peters. You are all now marked men. This is not war paint, but a symbol of celebration, an accomplishment, which you should all wear proudly. But as a marked man, you have an obligation to lead others in the right path, and help others achieve their goals. Congratulations, young men. I bid you all farewell. I will come again to celebrate and honor those who are worthy and who have earned the arrow of light. Go in peace.